And right now, the Broke Brick channel would like to introduce Andy Kaufman, everybody! Give him a round of applause! Yay! Yay! Hello? My name is Kafka. And we're back on the Broke Brick channel here, and yeah, so that was the first thing that came to my mind when I put this thing together. It was Andy Kaufman's Mighty Mouse bit. So, one of my favorite comedians, definitely a strange man in his time, unfortunately, a early passing. Anyways, we have 75230, the review of the Lego Porg from Star Wars, and, sorry, Broke Brick is coming down with a cold here, guys. But, yeah, so we have 75230, the Porg, and as you can see, it is complete again. As you were watching in the video, it is not really meant for play other than to do this, which is the only real feature. Wings go up just a little bit. You can see from behind how little that is. I've seen these in other reviews. It would have been nice if the mechanism allowed it to go all the way up. And so that's a little bit of a fail by Lego's part. But the little bit of greebling is excellent. One of my main concerns when I was putting this together was that I was going to be bored to death and to tears, and it was going to be a monotonous build. It was anything but. Basically, Lego has these little panels, and I'll see if one of them will come off. I don't remember exactly how they all went on. But so you build the cage here, or the frame, I should say, after building the mechanism, or you build it all kind of together. And then on each side, you're basically building these forms to just bolt up right to it. And each panel comes off like that. Obviously, these ones would be a little bit more difficult with the wings being pinned into place. You'd have to remove the head, which is also pinned into place underneath here. And again, it's kind of the same build, and I'm going to take one off, and I'm never going to get it back together the correct way, so I'm just going to leave them back on. But that's basically the concept, oh, there you go, that Lego had in mind. You're basically just building little levels, and you're just putting them on there, onto the frame. So, very cool design by Lego's part, and it is not boring at all. Every thing is a little bit different in each little section, so it keeps it interesting. You get the little platform here for a UCS build, which this isn't considered a UCS build, but because of all the BB-8s and all that, I guess it kind of fits into that category. You can score these for about $54 at this point on clearance, and I would recommend it. Oddly enough, 811 pieces. It goes together rather nicely. and it's quite a bit of fun. I intend to actually scare my wife with this at some point. Maybe catch her when she's just waking up and then be behind a door and rah! But anyhow, that is the build, and you get a little Porg here. I'm not really familiar with the Porgs other than the fact that where they film in Ireland, they have all those little puffin birds that they had to basically CG these Porgs in their stay because there's just so many of them they couldn't clear them from the shots. But that Porg here is the same as you get on the Octu Island builds. And, you know, that's a little minifigure, but at least it's something, I guess, if you don't have that Octu Island build already. But anyhow, guys, that is the review here on the Broke Brick. Hopefully you enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks for viewing.